Hello and welcome to the day 2 of our LearnSAP tips and tricks. Today, we're going to be looking at the technical modules of the SAP application. In our previous test, we mentioned that there are two basic modules in SAP, the technical module and the functional modules. So today, we're going to be diving into the technical modules. Why am I building this foundation before going into the tips and tricks of using the SAP? I'm doing this so that users will understand the different interfaces, the different functionalities, the different modules, and who should actually learn what. This is the major challenge that new entrants to the SAP system usually have when they make inquiry. They begin to ask, oh, which module is suitable for me and all that. Okay, some will even come and tell they want to learn SAP. They want to learn everything. Okay, so you cannot actually learn everything, yeah, because SAP is very broad, right? It's very broad and very vast. So you need to actually pick a module that is suitable to your profession, okay, and your career path. And with time, you can keep expanding and keep learning more. Okay, so let's dive in. SAP technical modules. Now, the basis. SAP basis module is the SAP module that actually does the installation and configuration of the application. Okay, this also doubles as a network administrator. So the technician who should learn this is someone who is very conversant with IT infrastructure, with a networking background. You need to just be a computer specialist to be able to learn SAP basis. Okay, now the second one is SAP ABAP. ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. This is actually the programming language used to develop the SAP software, right? So for you to be able to function in this particular module, you need to be a programmer, an IT consultant with database knowledge, okay? Because the SAP ABAP interfaces with Java and .NET framework. So you need to understand how to use this and other database infrastructures to be able to learn ABAP. So a computer programmer, a technician, okay, who is vast in database infrastructure should be able to learn SAP ABAP. Third, we have the SAP NetWeaver. The SAP NetWeaver is like the middleman between the back end and the front end. The back end being the SAP ABAP, and then the front end being the different business suites that runs on the SAP software. So this NetWeaver is the application server, okay, that controls the functionalities in the SAP. Also known as the WebS, it serves as the runtime environment of the SAP system. And it also integrates and facilitates between the SAP system and non-SAP systems, like I mentioned, .NET and then Java. Okay, so this is a very crucial module in SAP. And who should learn this? IT professionals, technicians, programmers, and developers should be able to learn SAP NetWeaver. Okay, so now these three modules in SAP are very, very highly sought after, okay, in the marketplace. So anyone that acquires knowledge in any of these three modules are going to be highly sought after with a very big pay in the workplace, okay, because these are technicians. If they don't sit down and do their job properly, the SAP system cannot run well, okay? So if you are looking out to make an entrance into the SAP industry, right, you need to consider any of these three. If you are an IT professional, if you're a developer, a programmer, you may need to consider any of these modules because they are highly sought after with very reasonable pay. Okay, so this will be the end of this tutorial for today. We're going to continue with the functional modules tomorrow. We're going to understand the different functional modules we have in SAP, and who should actually learn what and the most viable ones at that. So sit down and then get ready for the next phase. Thank you and God bless.